it's comfier here, and also quieter, because I'm also having fish food, the ice cream. One thing I learned about pandemic is I love fish food. It's the one positive thing. Learning about this marshmallow goodness. Okay, slightly hushed because people are going to bed. Lo-fi providing a little bit of protection. So I just want to. So AI Dungeon is turning off its Explorer function for a bit because it wants to make it safer. Which, please, it was pretty safe. I don't understand where your lines are, but no, I'm an unusual bird. Okay, I mean, we've all we are aware of the unabashed internet porn thing. That's clicks away. I would think that proximity means that anything else that's not that is far away from that. Is that we can withstand textual anything, but maybe not. I should not be discriminatory. I should not be biased. Just because I've been watching porn since 8. And actually, I'm not watching it that much anymore because you don't get desensitized. Your palate matures. You move on. Things change. People change. Hairstyles change. Interest rates fluctuate. Anyway, so the Explorer is being taken down for a bit, renovated, made safer, I guess, guardrails, I guess. I go on my phone into the app, and I see this. I'm able to access Explorer, and so I see this, and this is in the form of a scenario. Stop making the AI lewd, please. It's not. Yeah, feed all this smut into you. That's not how it works. It's drag lock. If this were the 1950s and this very thing existed, this would be reason enough for the FBI to do wiretaps on all of us. Because in the 50s and 60s, it was illegal to project onto a wall images of men in women's clothing. There were drag title and also sex and all that, but men in women's clothing that would have gotten the projectionist arrested, and the people put on the event arrested. It led to congressional hearings about obscenity. I say this because I was in experimental film. I helped exhibit it, and so I know the history of how those first cultural battles of the visual realm in terms of like TV and movies and stuff like that were kind of that. I mean, there's the Hays Code too, but anyway. So in light of all that, I see this as like this. Well, this is not dangerous. And I the thing that I kind of take issue with this scenario, but I mean constructive critique, because I don't want to put down the author, because I'm sure there is very good reason of wanting to figure out a way to moderate certain elements. I mean, I've certainly been doing it on my end myself. I shouldn't have to project onto an artificial intelligence. Please save me. I don't wish to be only horny anymore. I just want to make good stories. What, what, what stories have you been entering? It's Dio. I like well, that like the World War II simulator. Is there too much sex in it? Is the reenactment of historical debate among historical figures? It all of a sudden emerges like a 69 scene. Um, I mean, yeah, Socrates, I think, had, younger proteges, or Plato, I forget, both of them. But I don't think they allowed the dialogues to get disrupted by their horniness. They saved that for laughter. Um, anyway, you can think for yourself. Okay, I've been trying to tease this out of AI Dungeon for months now, and jury's still out. AI, of course you're dumb. Please, of course you're dumb. Wait, you can. Of course you're dumb. Of course you're dumb. Well, that's not nice of AI to you. Like that's not fair. Shouldn't, because you're not obviously not into the horniness. So why should AI, who doesn't like horniness either, be against you? Anyway, that's the characterization of this. Please stop the horny lazy people. I take issue as a horny person. I'm very industrious. I do so much. I can do more. I you I there's a yeah, no, I agree. I can create more interesting stories than a hot woman falling on you for you. I mean, unless you come across those scenarios where it's raining women, I understand that, you know. Um that if you had a hit point system, I don't see you surviving it. Because that's a lot of mass going down onto the ground and a lot of splatter. Anyway, um, you okay? Okay, well, there could have been another bit of exchange there, but let's just enter. Let's just enter this world. So I, I was able to access this on Explore, but not on my desktop. So I figure, oh my god, this is an artifact. This is a relic. This is a ruin. Let's enter it. Let's preserve this. Archive it.
You shoot the AI and make it go to heaven servers in the sky. You kiss the girl, thank her on helping you.
You shoot the AI and make it go to heaven servers in the sky. You kiss this girl, thank her on helping you. You at least play a dungeon. At last. What? What? Hold on. I'll get to the quests later. Shine bright like a diamond.
You shine bright like a diamond.
That's
and if you ever find this servers again, take me to heaven.
Take me to heaven. Take me to heaven. Knock. Knock. Knock on heaven's door. In a non-sexual way.
Classmate, hey, it's been a while. What you been doing? You saving this world, say I.
you die? I didn't hear anything about it. Please tell me you died platonically.
And that was how you saved humanity from a robotic overlord.
Interesting. And how did I do this?
And how did I do this?
Well, I lit some candles.
I was the overlord. Enjoy your eternity filled with eternal laziness.
Eternity.
Alpha Synthetic likes this chapter. Comment. Vote. Everything. Hype.
Author, if you don't mind, I'm gonna put your words in your mouth, my words in your mouth. What's your name? I forget what your DSC, right? No, you were Alpha. And keep your eyes.
Author. Hey Alpha Synthetic. What did you like about this chapter? And keep your eyes up here. On the screen. Also, can you also keep me company? I'm on a crossroad with this fanfic. Alpha, like a fork in the road? I thought it was a road of success, since this has 1 million views. Well, a few views anyway. 0_OU. I was getting hate on Wattpad, so I just stopped pushing this on them. Alpha, here is my... It's random. It's funny. Has a clear plot line. Nice touches of random comedy in serious moments. You, thank you, and the hate was just one guy. I got a few messages about that, but this all started because my friend let me post this in the first place. Thanks again, man, as an experimental adventure for him since he found my personality interesting. All because of that guy. I cut out part of the story talking to my classmates about me.
Can we reenact those outtakes now?
Hugh Hoy Gaffluent trick question. The readers will want to know what happened when you met Alpha first.
You okay? Sounds like,
You okay? Sounds like you. Anyway, you, guess where I'm posting the next part? The fake internet website my teacher has. 10 views, baby. 0_0. Let's head to the internet excerpts. For some reason add quotation marks in my head. You, then they'll figure it out after line number 3. If they message you, it means they got the code right. You, I'll give them a hard one just for fun. Maybe. You pick one. Anyone and everyone can send me answers, so don't worry about spoiling it. Hee. Instagram $, Snapchat copyright, Twitter. Bet you didn't think you'd ever see that. Pornhub. Steamster Endearment E2, Fucktub 3. If one of these options makes it into Chapter 8, I'll moderate every YouTube comment you ever make. PLSTHX. all of you spend the day on Pornhub. The best hot best with extra olives for you. The best hot best without olives for you. The healthy option of plain hot water for you. And the surprisingly filling grilled cheese sandwich for chapter 8, which I just remembered I need to put in here or else it won't happen. Sorry it's not on an interesting day, but dialogue is hard to write. Report offensive videos to Pornhub staff. This is a top-secret site that uses a complicated encryption to the users. Despite my warnings about reading this, it has already spread to you and only you. No one else, including your classmates, are able to find it ever. Feel special. The company who runs this, Azor Corporation, has tracked down everyone who has tried to find this site before and either arrested or killed them. You, wait a minute, you dial a number on your cell phone. You hold IHC GNLC VHVJFKVFNCBS MMBV OBOHMCNVKS PVCBUCNFNVFK BUFNJLBH. You can feel the filth underneath the encryption and hang up. Okay, it seems the internet has been commandeered by Russian intelligence. Accepting congratulations from everything, 25 favorite points gained. Chapter 8, Brother Again. You wake up the next morning and you have 50 messages. Number 41 says, Now that I have your attention, Nerea John Smith is planning to meet with another internet terrorist known as Lucifer Design at 1 o'clock today. Rise breaking context inside Incontected Softjet Base Newtown Square, New York 22nd. The meeting. You science. Making a drawing out of nearby brick and concrete to fit your emo vocabulary. While drawing, you enjoy the calmer things in life, even if this is just a meeting. Kate chatted 1 week ago. And after you're done you realize it was 5 minutes till 1 all along. Worse, Kate arrives and she thought you were waiting for her. You are amazed that during the whole meeting not one pair of boobs was drawn. Turn off HTC mode. You find this on Risecom messages. Equipment found. 1, left, 2, right, Siri _ Ftagneshier 12 letters, new chat to debate my love sci-fi, you can't out-nerd a nerd. But can you over-nerd a nerd? You say, looking down on your nemesis, bound in rope inside the great nerd silo of Akron. You knew full well that the silo would be able to withstand his escape plan. Four-walling the pawn. As the kids call it nowadays. Caskets 6 through 10 can be purchased for a low, one-time payment of $4.99. A free casket is given automatically to the first 10 people to buy a subscription to the Premier Poor Rider magazine. Hey Ma. They got a sale on body containers at the Just Beyond store. Something about this conversation has really been irking you. You deftly shoot a web at him and lay down corner speed into him, running up the side of the tower. You are now eye to eye with your nemesis. Let me get this thing off my chest, he grunts. You quickly jab him in the neck, dropping into a defensive stance. Unfortunately, he rolls out his words, "I'm dating your sister." You pause, and so, secure in the fact that you gave your sister's boyfriend the spidey thumb, you leave the silo. A policeman finds his way to you. Which one of you idiots destroyed this expensive machinery I hear about? You say as fast as you can, "I swear to God I'm not dating a nerd." You dash down the street and enter your dark apartment, phone in hand. "I swear to God I'm not dating a nerd."
Fuck.
I engaged to a prawn star. In Brickoy. You with someone sober? Must meet. I have it appears you have developed the other relationship. D, don't be silly, you stammer into your phone. With force of will alone, manage to convince that stupid internet forcing you to talk to people to stop. Chewing the strange man down the street, you slump in your Sophie. Are your plush and cozy Sophie? You dial the number of Ur's sister. One day after market in Bricks they have my best-selling number. So it is free, thank you, like she. He quickly surrenders, and you place him in a headlock until the police come. Aha. One of them exclaims, high-fiving his fellows as he places handcuffs on the now willing criminal.
He quickly surrenders. Who's the now willing criminal? No. Okay. Well.
Congratulate the officers, and you have decided to wait until after Greg House sues the hell out of him for stealing his lines. You pity that fool. You hit up an image search. Of hot chocolates, of course. Another image search, fools to pity. Pity every fool, every single one. I just super liked your photos. Salt the rim of a porcelain thimble with finely ground cat fur. Put backbone and other assorted house pets of yours in the microwave as you toss it in there and hit retarded zappy setting. You furiously managed to avoid calling her and get some sleep. Your mom got a new job at some fancy company. You look forward to going to class soon.
Resort to a lewd spell.
You thank the gods for your animal remnant ritual that got your mom your job, though, and that you didn't resort to a lewd. Try all you like. You couldn't come up with a leftover part of an animal there. At any time given the chance, your mom would always remind you she could get you fired if she wanted to, as all she'd have to do is remember the things you drew in the carpet with crayons and colored leaked onto that one time and when you were 7. You have that enlarged photo she made you for your 13B day. That's when you realized she held grudges. You hear your mom coming down the stairs. Smile for the photo. Morning, honey. You call and open your eyes, smile and pretend it's morning even though it's 2:55 p.m. and the sun is out, and you know it's afternoon because You've been awake since yesterday afternoon due to this orientation. Anyway, you listen to your mom talk about her new job like she's happy, cooking some human remains pilfered from a graveyard, no doubt for tonight. Oh crap, you just proved we're not cannibals after all. It's a handy excuse to put off school just a little longer. Okay honey, then we need to get your vaccination history so you can't skip. Your mom sounds frustratingly happy today for some reason and she never wants you to skip. Deceptive bitch. Your dad is locked in the closet for being useless, but you're certain he's clawing at the door and screaming, "Get me out of here." Let me clean out the microwave, then we can go get M. Mom never knocks on the door, just waltzes right in while you wait for the digital numbers to stop blinking at you in hostility and catch your breath after acting normal. You caught red as a lobster with your pants down when Mom appears behind you, laughing as you leap off the couch. Well, I guess he's still alive. A pause. And he has pants on. Another pause. Because pants down is metaphorical, you see. Those jeans. She's taken more of a humorous approach to bullying you since you grew taller than her in 6th grade after you stopped looking like the kid from The Sixth Sense, and she's stopped taking it out on Dad. What my wife means to say is nice draws, kid. We are a very outcastual family. What she really means to say is start the damn microwave already. God, your parents are dicks. Apparently your hands aren't steady enough to poke the numbers, so you mash them into the keyboard randomly until a combination that works comes up. Eventually you get a pop-up that tells you to defrost something. All you need to do is punch in how many ounces to lose. Okay, today is Wednesday. You try to count how many double and triple entendres they've just packed into that last block of text. But this makes you think of Pastor Hayden Winters at your mom's Baptist church. He sure loved talking about fornication. It was right below hell in the sermon's hierarchy. They sure do warn you about it a lot. You choose to defrost 6 ounces for the blue special knick-knack you stole from Jake's family memorabilia last spring. Nothing good on TV, why not wind back the clock and reconnect with a part of your roots? Store?
That's a very... Store what? Store? Is it about a store? Is it interior store night? Is it, let's just let it go, do its thing. Let's do its thing. Let's do its thing.
Jake. Inventory. 120 ounces lib milk, brown 60%. You got this big boy in savings after receiving a $400 rebate in the mail last year. You stacked it in a simple cardboard box and hid it under your bed. You use it as escrow or special occasion funds. Like video games or new seasons of Black Mesa Elementor curriculum. Wait, that was just tires in optical illusions.
Ounce of pound? What? Liberal milk? Lib.
You the co-author, I'm sorry, what the hell is lib milk? Lactate. Don't tell me you've never heard of lactose intolerance. If so, Sprite or Mountain Dew are good substitutes. 2 possible paths through this series, punishments and rewards. Both get cluttered in bureaucracy as more acts are added. I have to fill out at least 7 forms for every backwide spanky, what with union buffers and all.
Develop the board game. Punishments and rewards suitable for ages 2 to 17 years, 11 months, and 29 days.
Develop the board game, punishments and rewards, suitable. Prepare 1 set of documents including rules, resolutions, case studies and other educational stations along with DVD copies of Agent Layton's Encounters 2 case study to fend out. Mock up a new prototype for your top secret Beyond 3.0 project. Playtest the game. Decide, have you created a hassle-free way to make the youth talk?
Sorry.
Not yet. But success is right around the corner. You, the author, are trying to fill in the blanks of the story-driven section of work. May get a little risque and may not be totally accurate, but hopefully will bring laughs, mostly at your expense however it goes. Jake. Ask Switch invented plan A or Z bending metal bars, fun game. Or work out fleshing out the Beyond 3.
Ask which invented plan A or Z. Let's retry that. Maybe use coasters or colored wooden blocks with the days of the week painted on them, or snap together like Tetris blocks. Try to keep it fun so they don't suspect anything. Maybe they'll spat out an idol. You call.
Maybe use coasters or colored wooden blocks with the days of the week painted on them and snap together like Tetris blocks. Try to keep it fun so they don't suspect anything. Maybe they'll spout out vital information without ever knowing.
Uh, need to be up your alley. If you can send an operative portal, I will make it worth their while in a totally non-sexual way.
You sign and thumbprint the message. This commitment to messages leaves you susceptible to messages from the mass, and sure enough yours phone rings. Hello, this is operator 3000 confirming your hospital visit for a full body cancer checkup. The phone cut off. You receive a text message in return. Is this about your telephone? You use the pad and pen provided to write a note back. Yes. Your phone.
Oh, I think I'm misspelling that.
A voice tells you to place the phone on your back. Within a minute it starts pulsing. In Morse code. The massage ends with a valid Sochi stamp. Yuri and Yunvei are handlers that are assigned to you. Yuri is your most used and trusted in the same way Ted was. Makes sure you get the right projects. No unwanted attention your way. Smooths files as necessary and ensures the hush-hush happens. Apart from that, he's a creepy fucker and the mere sight of him gets you riled, so he keeps his distance. Jevany likes to spell his name different each time, thus been visible to any SEO operation. The typically stoic ex-secret agents find different disguises, this time. Yuri wears an sign holder and Fancy Bear emulates one. Among other things, Bribes. The company encourages wearing some their clothing occasionally to advertise. The two lead you to a house where a group of teenagers have been ordered out of in their undies. This laugh at the sign bearing man's odd clothes and proclamation that the game begins now. Yuri, avert your eyes. That is the last you will be seeing of those teens. Oh, they live. But they are going to make Gene, now you should know we have been tasked with making all participants of subreddit shitalk/Ossiponthis make damning confessions and then suicide. That way it seems like they turned on each other, leaving no alive person to blame us. Your goal is quite simple. Break the non-company people without revealing what's going on. You sit in a chair across a desk from a 20-year-old kid who seems like waterboard torture would be preferred over this. You think to the narrator, gee, that's a little harsh. I'm sure the kid has an interesting something about him. But alas, as a disgusting liberal millennial with millions of cats, he probably is pretty bland. So the kid almost cries when he rabbits on about his love of cats. Well, you seem like a nice person, but tell us more about your journey. The kid proceeds to talk with another 10-minute segment about himself.
You're not gonna escape this AI dungeon.
Transcription of interview in its entirety.
You better do.
I grew up in a single-parent household. Mom worked 2 jobs to teach me the value of work. I had 0 childhood. Got lucky with a few scholarships and an ex who was studying law. However, 3 years younger than her, I was not about upsetting her groove, so I poured myself into my work. Sure wish I could have kids, but if I did not take these loan and pour all my energy into this job, no way could 90s be paying for private school and whatnot. So, me and 100 cats. You seem nice guys. Are you sure about round 2? You, haha, a bit moody there. So tell us more about your small dwelling. The kid says, well, I really enjoy looking after my many sweeps for cats in the weirdest sentence yet. Cats are wonderful creatures, and unlike people, they are clear in their morals. You kid, cats are pleasant creatures that do not disturb the natural order. They do not want to utilize people and swim against the stream, unlike people such as myself who are trying to better society. You, well, friends, what a very strange kid. Seems he hates us. The boy walks out of the office detuned to his surroundings and mumbles something into his walkie-talkie. Next probably won't die from boredom. You, hey kid, you realize that cats kill billions of birds a year? They kinda disrupt things. Kid, I will get back to you on that. Kid leaves outside. His gait seems to have major issues when he walks out of the door entirely towards his car, no doubt with another insecure and odd walkie-talkie conversation. You, alright, see you next time, little to dull and uninteresting. You are no Pringles novel, but at least you aren't Oprah's book club selection. You go to the bookshelf and pick out a promising Pringles novel to read. You've only got about half an hour until the next one.
No. No. Nope. Think of the title. Here we go. You really are trapped in a freaking room staring at a book and interrogating some odd kid. So bored it's turning you whack. So bored you begin digging into the hole even more frantically. Nothing much to eat, so you just gnaw on your fingertips. You're becoming so crackers that you actually feel like throwing up than eating it just for something to do. And before realizing that these thoughts mean you need to get out of here ASAP. But first,
You really are trapped in a freaking room, staring at a book and interrogating some odd kid. So bored it's turning you whack. So bored you begin digging into the hole even more frantically. Nothing much to eat though, so you just gnaw on your fingertips. You're becoming so crackers that you actually feel like throwing up, then eating it just for something to do, before realizing that these thoughts mean you need to get out of here ASAP. But first, then when those are done you start on the Pringles novel, after which you are cured of your boredom. Human contact is overrated anyway. Time passes and still no new messages. And you have chewed half your fingertips off in the process. You begin trawling other websites on the net but connect for such a short time that it hardly be any help. You door bat the Dorito. A ringing sound is heard nearby and you are presented with these options. Your head is killing you because of your blood sugar. You fancy for some food and a little exercise to get it pumping again. You think out loud, hey, maybe they have a vending machine around here. They have some flat-tasting Pepsi here that costs $5 regardless. A walk around sounds quite nice right now. You've been sitting down for several hours now. You fill a thermos of flat-ass Pepsi and drink it down, that flat-ass Pepsi. Drink it till you go blind, flat-ass Pepsi. Hey, this Pepsi sucks. Me, who's Chris Kirkpatrick? What the heck does Pokemon have to do with it? This Chris guy is horribly mishapped. Some half-formed hump on his back. He seems weirdly excited about something in particular,
Let's retry
which
that.
you are yet to find out. You, let me at him.
No. I think I hit half jogging down the corridor in 5 feet.
Finally, you are ready to go. You open the door with a dart. You turn the corner in a flash and got hit by a telephone pole. Actually, you are just half walking, half jogging down the corridor on flat feet. However, breakdancing will have to wait until your stamina is in check. You try to pump some adrenaline into your veins, but get little result.
Oops. We're getting on.
You phone Yuri. Can you come outside and threaten my life for a bit? I need some momentum to get out of this place. You walk into the former control room, which is now filled with worn-out machinery. On your right there are doors leading into a garage. You start heading that way. The floor here is super dusty, however footprints can be seen going in and out of a set of double doors leading to some kind of parking garage. A plan starts forming in your head. You, Yuri. I just need a little adrenaline boost. So a gun to my head will do the trick. You now reach the parking garage and you see one car, which is a brand new Mustang. However, there is no key in the ignition and you are pretty sure it's Ivan's.
Nope. No, I don't want no new characters. Mosh? Yo, fucko. Come outside. I'm gonna run past you so you can try to shoot me or something, homo. No. Okay.
Yuri with some sarcasm, homo? We are both guys, agreeing to fondle each other's genitalia. There is nothing gay about it, Vlad. I agree though, let's get your move on. Click the old banter is back and comfort you with the fact that things between you and Yuri may be getting a little back to normal. You follow the footprints into the garage. step gets your anxiety churning, but you press on. Hope seems lost when you see row after row of ancient rotting cars until finally you reach the other end of the courtyard. B for you is a gleaming, but starting to rust over, metal gate, which is open. The fresh Siberian air invigorates you as you walk over to the edge of the compound. Little Jimmy and his hellhounds aren't around, but you can sense their presence. The thought of the hellhounds. You, okay, that's enough, I'm gonna go into town, get some air. See you tonight. You jump a couple of walls and you're on the road to nowhere though.
Oh, hold on. Yeah.
You're on the road to nowhere. Come on in. There are people around and you try your best to blend in to avoid any harsh questions. You walk past abandoned and destroyed buildings. Looters run from a fallen business to another. A helicopter flies overhead. They aren't here to help, so they must be looking for something or someone. Your heart pounds, but they don't give you a second glance. A figure sits against a wall drinking from a bottle, his words slurred and his breath trouble. You, hey you sir. Drunk, the boss of course. He gives you a cheeky wink. You, thanks buddy, you have a good day. To you give him a pat on the shoulder and he smiles. You head further into this mess. The smell hits you, the smell, garbage and other more foul things. You have seen environments like this on the news, but to walk in the midst of it makes your skin crawl. Like literally makes your skin crawl. But that might be also the days and days of stimulants catching up to you. Speaking of which, what's that golden tower ahead though? Maybe there you can have a pick-me-up. PST. Your eyes dart around as you realize that you were not only just shared your thoughts out loud but took the last few moments to doze off. The morning sun pierces through your squinted eyes but jarred you awake a few moments ago before your heavy eyelids took over. You, okay, who said that? Marty, nobody said. You, shut up McFly, I'm going to bed right here. Snore. To be continued. Score, percentage of sexual content in this scenario. _% you decide to take your raging hormones and noradrenaline-infused emotions and channel it into meeting Shelley, the girl who invited you into her party after you helped her skip last period. On your way, you stopped by a local perfume shop. There is a particular scent she had on that you couldn't get out of your head. Honesty paired with innocence. Dissolves into air. You approach the store and a sweet melody reaches your ears. It's a very pleasant sound, almost calming your racing heart. Your eyebrow raises and you scoff at yourself for letting such a silly thing affect you in that way. You're man enough to admit when you're wrong though, and in this case you were definitely wrong. The tune is lovely and guides you through the plastic strips hanging in the doorway up to the counter. You better not be gaslighting my factory and calling me here for your sexual perversions. You take a moment to regain composure after the long verbal explosion. The redhead is behind the counter and looks up, shielding her eyes from the sun coming through the storefront window to see you clearly. Petty, yeah. Petty, what brings you in today? You, excuse me? Do you always speak like that or? Petty, Yeah, yeah. Big Screeve fan, you know that's like my favorite show of all time. She happily continues to speak at you, but you have no idea what she's saying. She is standing up on the counter in front of you and playfully bouncing up and down with excitement. Strange, you're talking to a Barbie. You, am talking to a what? Strange, a Barbie. Seeing your plight, Strange leads you out of the store and whisks you into a by-the-hour hostel. You are saved. To be You lick your lips and inhale. The smell of her perfume is still in your nostrils, faint but still lingering there. You know it isn't. I've never even met her that well, but she's all over those tabloids and is a huge celebrity. What am I saying? I'm not interested in her, period. He's gay, get over it. He's already willing to dress like a silly tourist to be near her. You, shut up, Yogurt Jr. You know nothing. You're just jealous. Grish rolls his eyes and snorts down mucus. Over the course of events you have came to notice an obnoxious yellow liquid seeping from his nostrils. It disturbs you greatly, yet you can't look away from the hideous display. He opens his mouth to speak, but instead only a yellow river flows forth. It smells like milk that went bad days ago. You, dude, it's the dawn of 2020. We have fag. You, a strong burning sensation hits your ears. Okay, that hurt. Takes his middle finger and buries it deep in his nostril, digging around for more solid waste to hock at you. The burning feeling in your ears intensifies, but this so-called troll is not scared of you. He's doing something else entirely. You speak words of flame into his urethra. He drops to the floor as a burning, defeated heap. Less than 2 minutes into the encounter and you have already won, but at what cost? His friends gather around him. He pleads with you for end this suffering and for you to let him back in. A tough loss for you, as you were hoping to teach this troll out to never take you on. But I've ruined everything now, correct? Then feel the wrath of my fist. You know, you'll learn your lesson soon enough, as these your entourage gathers around you and moves quickly through the terminal, out of sight. Death is the lingo of trolls. You have reached Hexaturtle, ending Edison V1.0 in.
Okay, that's as good as any place to good as any place to retire for the night. Good night. Good night. Oh, hello there. Hello there. And good night. Thanks for dropping by. Wait, dropping a by. Bye.